Hello, thank you for joining us today. I am Stephanie Lovegrove Hansen. I am the Marketing Director at Silverchair, and I am joined by Mary Larkin Douthit, who's one of the Marketing Directors at Forge. So we thought we would have a little conversation, Marketing Director to Marketing Director, about both of our companies and the work that we're doing together. So tell me a little bit about who you are.
Yeah, so like Stephanie said, my name is Mary Larkin. I go to UVA, I'm a rising third year, and I'm heading into the comm school, which I'm really excited about. I'm also one of the marketing directors at Forge, and yeah, it's been really exciting. Forge has an internship program called Launch, which is how I matched with Silverchair, and I'm now working with Stephanie, so yeah.
Yep, and we're about just over halfway into our summer internship, and we've gotten to work together on a lot of exciting projects. And so can you tell us a little bit about Forge and the work that they do outside of the internship program, and more about what has led you here today?
Yes. Yeah, so Forge is a nonprofit that was started at UVA 2012, I think. It was originally called Hack-Seville, and we just rebranded in the last year or so to Forge. And yeah, we have, like I said, the summer internship program, which is called Launch, and we have a digital marketing track, a data science track, UX, design, and engineering. And so there's a bunch of different tracks where students can be trained and then match with an internship for the summer. So it's a really awesome program. But outside of that, we also have things called skills courses, which are semester-long courses in very similar things: UX design, marketing, data science, that kind of thing. And they're taught by students. Forge is mostly run by students. We also have a few full-time staff, which has been really a fun addition in the last few years. So yeah, we have a lot of things that we do. We have Impact Program, where we partner with other nonprofits or companies in the Charlottesville area and like help them out as like a volunteer thing to help them with like their mission-driven projects. So yeah, it's been really fun to get involved in Forge. I started my first year and I kind of worked my way into a few teams. I was helping teach a course, and then I was on the marketing team, and now I'm helping lead the marketing team with another director. So yeah, it's been really great.
Wonderful.
So can you tell us a little bit about Silverchair, how you got here, just like the industry you work in, and just kind of your history?
Yeah, so Silverchair is a Charlottesville-based company that works with scholarly and professional publishers to host their content. So we have a publishing platform, and what that means is we design the websites and interactive parts of the sites that host journal content, book content, conference proceedings, all that kind of stuff, makes it discoverable, all these different layers of it. So that is what our company does, and we've been working with Forge for about 5 years, with various interns, and it's been a really great experience, working on event planning and content creation and things like that. So it's been really wonderful, and we're so excited that you're here with us this summer.
I am too. I love it. I've had like literally the best time with Silverchair. Everybody's so great. So as marketing director at Silverchair, kind of what are your main priorities or kind of like tasks every day or like overarching goals?
Yeah, so a lot of it boils down to communication. So communicating what we do to our industry, to prospects, communicating some of the things that are happening internally to our clients, and then also communicating about Silverchair as a workplace to possible candidates. So a lot of it centers around that. So there's things like newsletters, there's events, there's our release notes for when we release new features and functionality to the platform. There's also just involvement in our industry and sort of helping shape some of the communications that happen within the scholarly publishing industry. So it's very multifaceted.
Yes, absolutely. Marketing is.
Yeah. And what would you say your marketing directorship looks like at Forge?
I actually think it's very similar for me. Communication is really the main aspect of kind of, I feel like, marketing as a whole. But Forge, one of the other things is that we have like a bunch of different like teams. We have our community team, our marketing team, our courses team, our impact team. So there's a lot of kind of different areas that I think the marketing team is like responsible for communicating. So on our team, we're Eliza, which is the other director, and I are responsible for our managers and our coordinators that work under us. So it's been really interesting to like learn kind of on the job how to like lead people and really work with people. So that's one of the big things, is just kind of being able to like delegate and lead our team. I think that has been really fun. Also communication, like you said, just making sure that everybody understands what Forge's mission is and like what we're trying to accomplish and like who we are, because I think part of our rebrand was because Hack-Seville didn't do a great job of making it clear like what we were doing. It kind of limited us to like the coding world, and that's not all we do. So I think with the rebrand, it's become even more important that we're able to communicate who we are and what our mission is. I also think Forge is expanding to other schools, which is so exciting. So that's kind of another element of my job, is just like making sure that we're being very intentional in how we're communicating and reaching out to these schools. So yeah, it's really been really fun. It's been an awesome experience for me. So yeah.
I love it. And so just in terms of marketing as a profession, you know, what are some of your favorite aspects, favorite things to work on?
I think like on a lower level, I love like more of the graphic design stuff. I love looking at the data, doing a little bit of like analytics with that. I think being able to like use marketing to kind of mesh those both together, and being able to do like both creative and kind of like the analytics side of things is something that I really love. But also kind of on a higher level, just being able to like communicate with like the public, like about a organization that I like love and think has so much to offer other people. I think it's like really fulfilling to be able to say, hey, like this is who I'm working for, and like this is why you should be a part of, you know, this organization. I think that like brings me a lot of happiness to see like communicating that out, and then having people be like, oh, I should join this, and then having the time of their lives. So yeah. How about you? What do you think, you know, that means for you?
I mean, you partially stole my answer,
Okay,
because that
sorry.
like, all sounds great. Yeah, I love the variety. I love that there's so many different parts of it. There's event planning, there's writing, there's a little bit of design, there's a little bit of analytics, there's all these different elements to it. And I really enjoy the sort of puzzle of like taking really complicated technical things and sort of translating that and breaking it down into its parts to make it, you know, accessible to people. And then I think the creative aspect for sure. I love having sort of an outlet for, you know, getting to do a little design stuff. We do, you know, I design our website through WordPress, and things like that. It's very fulfilling.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us for our discussion today. Hopefully you've learned a little bit more about Silverchair and Forge. And if you want to learn more about either of those companies, you can visit silverchair.com or joinforge.co.
Yes, not the .com, the .co.
Yes, .co. Yay, thank you.